Hello everyone and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room Recap for Wednesday, May the 17th. My name is Barry Anderson, the moderator of your trading room. This is the address to get into the room, and the room is open between 9 a.m. and I've at the changes 3:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. I do share my screen all day long, and I get live on the mic at 9 o'clock, and the room is free. Amazing, it is free, no strings attached, no credit cards, no nothing. All right, well, bit of a tough day to trade. First of all, the market was down. Market is down today. And so I really wanted, though, to try to take advantage of some of these gapping stocks like the WB yesterday, the Sina yesterday. But difficult when the market is down like this. So, but I looked at the Red Robin. Red Robin was a earnings play, and look at the big gap from the daily. So I decided that I was going to take this really early, and I got into this one at 69.25. 69.25, right about here. And look at the gap. I mean, it got all the way up to 70.50. I'd like to say I traded it up there. Got out some at 70.10, and then actually took a little loss on the second part as it just completely and utterly collapsed. So, I mean, look how wild this was. So, you know, that one, I mean, it sort of worked, but I really wish it had worked a lot better. Yesterday, you know, we probably saw stocks like this that would just continue, but very, very difficult on a day like today for that to happen. AEO was sort of a disappointment for me because I really did want to hold this one, and I did end up shorting this at 11.72. This is another earnings play. You can see the gap down, earnings play. I ended up shorting this as it broke down through the whole number at 11.72, right about here. Come on. It was right about here. And traded down to 11.57, got out some here, but then look at the pop-up, and that just got me a little bit worried that maybe we're going to have a nice rebound. Got a little, unfortunately, this shook me out. I would have loved to have held on to a piece of it and then rode this down, which really was my plan had this not happened. But, you know, that stuff happens. What else happened? This is one that, another one that unfortunately, I mean, it worked out great in theory. CYOU 33.28. Come on. Right about here. Got into this one right here. You see the pop up to 33.58. Got out at some at 33.51. Remember now, this candle was green, soaring, and then all of a sudden it basically collapsed. Got out right where I sold it, or right where I bought it, basically, and then look what it did right next, right after that. You know, but unfortunately, this action got me out because you know these things can just collapse on you, and also the market was very weak. So. You know, I just couldn't take the chance. You know, in retrospect, it would have been great. But you know what? I was happy to get out here as it looked like it might even get down below 33. And let's see, the last one. I'm still in. I shorted this one just before I started the video at 80. So right about here. So I'm short right here. See if I can just move down a little bit further. And, you know, where I'm getting a lot of these is in that high count filter. You know, the high count, if you want this one, you can just ask me for it. But the high count window. I hope I don't just have to make sure. Yeah, yesterday when I actually apologize for no video, but when I was moving windows around, it crashed my program. And crashed my system. So, and it corrupted the file and all that. So that's why there was no video yesterday. The other one that was really interesting, which I missed on the way up and I got a little bit on the way down, this was really, really hard to, now on a 5-minute it looks a little bit easier, but you know, I was trading off the 15-minute charts, and this basically on a 15, you'll see that it went straight up. You know, straight up at the beginning. And it was really hard for me because I actually tried to get some right here and I just missed it. The spread was really, really tough. Somebody asked me, well, why don't you just go into the market? Well, when the spread is about 50 cents, it is very, very tough to just take it, you know, and you're already down 50 cents with You know, and look, if I thought it was going to do this, of course I would have. It would have made no difference at all. Anyway, bottom line is, though, that I decided I was able to short this. Sorry about that. I was able to short this at 1273 as it broke down below 13, right about here, and I was able to. It was a really quick one. Got out some at 1237 and some at 1240, and then as it popped back up to that my 1273, I was out. So at least I was able to capitalize on it on the short side for a little bit. And let's see now. Yeah, the Triton is starting to move back up. I just have to pay attention to it. I don't want it to go above, certainly not above 26. All right, I know it's a quick video. There are a lot of action today, not necessarily great action, pretty choppy. I also took this DaVita. This was the one that I was able to short yesterday. We were looking at this for a bounce. Got into this one 63.30. I have a little bit of lag here. Sorry about this. Notice how it's just, no, maybe not now, but it's lagging. Took this one at 63.30 and wrote it up here and then got out here and it's popped back up again. But anyway, we'll have to see what happens with this one. Again, a lot of this was probably because of the John Oliver piece Sunday night on HBO, talking about this company and really kind of making fun of the CEO, but more importantly, kind of really damaging information about the company itself. I'm sure they're defending it and all that. But anyway, I will want to get back into the room. And here again is how to get into the room. There's the address to use. I usually open the room at about 8:45. Between 8:45 and 10 to 9, and get live on the mic at 9 o'clock. So hope to see you in the trading room tomorrow. Bye-bye.